Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Welcome to International Human Resource Management BA31103, where we are embarked on a journey of knowledge and skill building together. My name is Dr. Azma binti Rahlin, your lecturer for these courses. I am thrilled to guide through this course where you are here to expand your knowledge, solve a particular problem, dive into a new field of study. You are in the right place. Okay, we begin this introduction lecture with a table of contents. This is the information that will be delivered in these presentations. For this course introduction, I will cover three things. They are information about lecturer, table 4 for IHRM, BA31103, and course syllabus. Make sure you register to BA31103, Section 1 or Section 2. In the ITEL, if you can see this poster, you are at the right place. So our lecture for IHRM will be every Friday 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. for lecture and tutorial class. So our lecture will be at DKP 24, DKP 2, University Malaysia Sabah, Campus Kota Kinabalu. Please contact me via my email as stated there for consultation. Please contact me and book for the appointment for the consultancy on a Monday from 2 to 4 p.m. Here is more on lecturer information. I put a detailed information about programs, Scopus ID, and Google Scholar. If you intend to know about research, conference, and my publication, please click the link provided in this slide. Okay, I am Dr. Azma binti Rahlin, your lecturer for this course. I will guide you and facilitate you through this course. I am a senior lecturer for International Business Program, Faculty of Business, Economy and Accountancy. Next, we have Program Learning Outcome for IHRM BA31103. Program Learning Outcome or PLO that will guide your learning journey. These learning outcomes are designed to ensure that you develop essential knowledge, skill, and value throughout this course. All learning activities and assessment of this course are designed to achieve three of these learning outcomes. First learning outcome is PLO2 for cognitive skill, PLO4 for interpersonal skill, and PLO8 for leadership, responsibility, and autonomy. Here we have topic and CLO that we will cover for IHRM. To- Topic covered through this course will explore key topics that align with intended learning outcome. So for course learning outcome, the course learning outcome define what you should be able to achieve at the end of this course. For more detail, you can download table 4 that I already upload in the ITEL for comprehensive breakdown and the topic and their corresponding CLO. Next, moving to reference textbook for IHRM. Okay, this is the main textbook that we refer for this course. That is a write by Dowling and a fellow friends in 2023. The title of this textbook is International Human Resource Management, Managing People in Multinational Contexts, 8 editions published by Chengyi Learning. Or you can also refer to a second textbook by Christian et al. published in 2023. The title is The Global Human Resource Management Case Book, third edition, published by Routrutter. You can access the complete course syllabus on ITAB platform. Make sure you download and review for the detailed information about course objective, topic, and assessment. For the assessment, it can be simplified as shown in this table. You have one group assignments. It consists of written report 10%, and I will assess your interpersonal skill in completing your group assignments. It consists of 10%. You have another group assignment too that is involve role play and report 10%, and then individual assignments, you have to do poster of self-reflection report. You can get 10% from the poster, and you also have to do peer evaluation, and I will evaluate you. For peer evaluation and lecturer evaluation of individual assignments consists of 10%. And a quiz, MCQ quiz for IHRM is easy and medium difficulty level. It will give you 10% of overall marks for IHRM. And then finally, you're gonna have final exam. It consists of essay, questions, um, difficulty level from medium and difficult. Have two part, part A and part B. Part A consists of 50%, another part B consists of 50%. Overall weightage for final exam is 40%. I would like to explain detail on the assessment number 1, which is quiz. Quiz will be conducted physically in your class at DKP 24. The quiz will be in multiple choice. You have to write your answer A, B, C, D, E. Consists of 40 questions, total mark 100, and a weightage for quiz is only 10%. Answering time for quiz 1 hour and 30 minutes. So for the difficulty level is only about understanding and remembering. Cover chapter 1 until chapter 4. Next, I would like to explain about final exam. This is one of big component for your assessment for these courses. Final exam in a subjective form, you have to answer a structured and short essay. A question will be divided into two sections. Section 1 have two questions, will give you 50 marks, and section B also compulsory question, two question give you 50%. So overall 100%, and overall weightage for final exam 40%. You will given 3 hours to answer your final exam physically in um, place to be mentioned later. And for the construction of this final exam, it involves remembering, understanding, applying, and analyzing. So chapter cover will be informed later, and difficulty about medium and difficult level. This is important. Assessment and grading for IHRM. Starting from this semester, semester 2, 2024-2025, students must pass both continuous assessment and final exam to successfully complete the course. Additionally, students must pass the continuous assessment to be eligible to sit for final exam. So, if you can see another side of this slide, it shows the table of the component for passing mark. Okay, for the continuous assessment, 60%, and final exam is 40%. So you have to pass both components. To pass continuous assessment, you must get at least 40% over 60 or 24 over 60. To pass final exam, you must get 25% of overall marks or 10% over 40. Overall grading to pass this course is passing with a grade D, 40% over 100. So this is so important and nearly implement for this semester. Please take note. To help you understand about a new assessment and grading rule for our faculty, Faculty of Business, Economic and Accountancy, here is an example for a different five student case. Okay, let's say student A get 20 over 60 for continuous assessment. Student A automatically fail for this course and not eligible to sit for final exam. And then overall mark for student A is only 20 over 100 and will get F for this course and have to retake. But for student B, let's say here 40 over 60 for continuous assessment. Student B passed continuous assessment, but student B get 8 over 40 for final exam. So pass continuous assessment but fail for final exam. So overall marks for student B is 48 over 100. Result is a fail and have to retake final exam. For student C, for student C, 24 over 60 pass for the continuous assessment. For final exam, 10% over 40 pass, but overall mark is only 34 over 100, still fail with the E grade and have to retake this course. For student D get 24 over 60 for continuous assessment, it's considered pass. And then final exam, student D get 60 over 40 is pass. So overall marks for student D is 40 over 100. So it's passed with D grade. Okay. And the last example, student E got 45 over 60 for continuous assessment. So pass for continuous assessment and student E got 30 over 40 for final exam. So overall marks for student E is 75 over 100. So student E passed with distinction A minus for IHRM. Okay, next we have attendance. This is also important and new rules for the attendance for this semester. Okay, listen carefully, class. Regular attendance is expected, so you have to attend all lecture. You are allowed a maximum 3 of executive absence during the semester for legitimate reason. Let's say you illness, you have family emergency, or you have a program approved by Vice Chancellor, Deputy Vice Chancellor with proper class excuses. If you are unable to attend class due to illnesses or other legitimate reason, please provide documentation, example, uh, doctor notes, certificate, medical certificate by doctor within 1 week to have the absence excuse, and you must submit it in the item. And excuse absence may result you in a reduction of your participant grade and not be eligible to sit for final exam, where I have to submit attendance report to the faculty and faculty will bar for the student those who absent more than 3 times without reasonable reasons. If you exceed the 3 excused absent, it will impact your final course grade. So please be careful and attend all courses and comply with all rules for these courses. Thank you very much. Okay, that's all for course introduction for IHRM BA31103. If you have anything, please contact me via email, or you can come to my room by appointments on Monday 2 to 4 p.m. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.